A lot of other news stories out today. First of all, I want to talk again a little bit more about Ron Paul. You know, there was the straw poll, and I think I mentioned it the other day, that Ron Paul won the straw poll very handily out in California. Well, they were going to do another straw poll in Texas, and the Texas Republican Party decided to cancel that straw poll. And I think the reason they canceled it is because it was pretty obvious that Ron Paul was going to win. And therefore, they didn't want that straw poll to take place because they figured that it would be hard for the media to ignore a straw poll in the home state of the Republican frontrunner. I mean, they ignored the California straw poll completely, but it would have been too hard to ignore the straw poll in Texas. And it would have been a big story if Rick Perry lost the straw poll in his own state. And so rather than putting him through that embarrassment, the Republican Party basically called off the poll. Now, they said that they called it off due to lack of interest. How could there possibly have been a lack of interest in this straw poll? In fact, the only lack of interest might have been the lack of interest in Rick Perry and a lot of interest in Ron Paul. And so he obviously used some clout. I mean, this should be a big story. That, you know, when Michelle Bachmann wins a straw poll, it's all over the news, even though Ron Paul almost beat her. And then when Ron Paul clobbers everybody in California, nobody talks about it. And then they cancel the Texas straw poll because they think Ron Paul's going to win. In fact, you know, there's another poll that came out today. This is a national poll. It's a USA Today Gallup poll. Just came out, brand new poll. Rick Perry is still in first place. But Ron Paul is in third place with 13%. In fact, Ron Paul has as much support as Michelle Bachmann, Newt Gingrich, Rick Santorum, and John Huntsman combined. All four of those people together barely equal Ron Paul. Yet the media still continues to ignore this candidate. Anyway, don't go away. We'll be right back. We'll be taking your calls here at SchiffRadio.com.
The Peter Schiff Show.